go through the same deal.
What do you want me to hit?
So yeah, I want you to hit that. Or hit a 9 or whatever if you want. Just loosen it up. We're not. Yeah. Your irons are current, so I'm not going to put you under the pump for anything like that. I've got you going straight over that green tower, basically, and I'm just trying to get a feel for how you're hitting it. Just keep going with these for a minute.
I got 4 left.
Yeah, you can take a new bag. I'll let you do that. We charge about $6 a ball, so.
Yeah. Okay. Well, put it on my tab.
Yeah, we will, mate. We will. So again, I don't know if you remember when we were here last time, I'm just wanting to find like an orientation for you of where the target is and stuff, because I'm conscious you haven't played a ton. Those shots you hit to that flag, I know you're loosening up, but I'm looking at it already. I'm looking at divot depth, and you can see here, like the way that club's gone through, that's lie angle. Lie angle is how these clubs sit in relation to the ground. Whoever fit these clubs for you before did a pretty good job, because even though you fatted one, it's all right.
Yeah.
So
I'll tell them thanks.
we're all good. Yeah. We're all good at the moment. So I've got this down here because I want to start seeing, even though you're going over that yardage, I want to start introducing, if we're going to get you to get some good feels, like imagine trying to hit some down this side. You know what I mean? We've got there and here. Your tendency is to hit everything over there.
Down that side.
Yeah, just hit some down the right side. And again, don't worry too much about the target. Just get some movement in the body and get it going right of the orange stick rather than left of the orange stick. And anytime you get much more of a shallow divot like that, that's you now starting to put some good movement in it. The body's starting to rotate rather than you just hitting it with your hands.
That's good.
That is good. That's what we want to see.
Okay. I told you I've been watching a lot of videos.
Yeah, so far, keep watching them. Good. And then I'm going to try and do the fitting rather than we get too much technique. So move a little bit further away. Give yourself a bit of room. You're right on top of the ball, so it's hard for you. And as you move a bit further away, you can just rock the weight over the S in Addy Cross on those shoes. So a bit more onto the balls of the feet, a bit more athletic rather than on your heels. But that'll help you rotate. And after that, it looks good.
Just that.
That's it, mate. That's minor. So there you go, much softer ball flight. I know you caught it a little low in the blade.
Yeah.
But much softer, meaning like it's moving a bit more left to right rather than right to left bombs, you know? Which I know bombs are good with driver, but with irons, if you played a bit more, I'd probably get you in a more progressive iron and stuff. But for now, it's good.
What's a progressive iron?
Smaller club that would give you more backspin. Anytime you get more backspin, you're going to get more control on the greens and stuff.
Okay.
There you go, there's a 7-iron. Let's move through the gears. You get a lot of toe strikes, like this, little high toes.
Yeah.
That again is just the arms doing all the work instead of belt buckle rotating at the target. The more rotational you make it, the closer to the center of the golf club you're going to hit it. The steeper and the more you are hands, you're going to dig that toe in. So again, think about right of the orange stick. Was actually pretty good. So that one, to get right of the stick, which is what I wanted you to do, and you've done it quickly, you started to move the club inside massively. These next few shots, let's feel, do you play tennis or anything? Or you obviously know tennis, how you hit a forehand.
Great tennis player.
Fantastic, I've heard. But how you hit a forehand in tennis and you like defend it and slice across.
Yep.
So not a top spin, now hit me some, hit me some like that start left of that and move it back. Let's see if we can get some feels going, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no. I don't know about that one.
So little fades. Good. Now start me one further left. You're getting picky. Good. That's perfect. And these irons, you've enjoyed, I know you haven't played a ton, but have you enjoyed them?
Yeah, I played a ton last year.
Okay. And the irons?
I love the irons.
So with these irons,
This set and then now that club is my favorite you guys have ever put together.
So remember I spoke to you, just said earlier, like, I want to get you more progressive as we move forward. This figure here is spin rate. Anytime the club comes off the face, it has a spin number. It dictates peak height and also descent angle. That 7-iron is coming in at 6,400. As you play more and you get more comfortable with hitting a more progressive club, I'd love to see that on that shot shape, about 7,200. That's where like the tour players are, because the more spin you have, you can stop it quicker, basically. But given the amount you play, I mean, I'll show you the iron. Can we grab an MC, P7 MC for him to have a look at? It's much smaller, much smaller. But hit us some shots now that go, again, back to the draw, and let's put you into something like this. Maybe not this visit, but the next one. I'd push you as a golfer to get into that, basically.
Maybe you should just come coach me.
I mean, maybe.
What are they paying you?
It's not enough that they pay me, but you're a bit of a baller, so I'm sure we could discuss that. We can figure it out. Do I get cable with it? I want someone to cancel it.
Limited,
yeah. As long as I get cable with
Limited. Maybe just Roku.
Exactly. So look, check this out before you hit another one. This is your 6-iron. I'm going to get your 6-iron so you can see it against it, and you can hit that. But where we're going at, much thinner, no speed pocket, won't be as forgiving. Hit a few, it's not your spec, but we might as well, right? You've come all the way here. And I would just be concerned with the amount of golf you're playing that I wouldn't want to put you into this. But you'll see the spin rate number will jump up should you strike it properly.
It's a big should.
Yeah. And that was the one that honestly, if I was coaching you, I'd be giving you a bit of a hard time about, because that's the toey. That's, you got to rotate. So it's backswing, belt buckle towards me, and then through. Everything happens with the middle, like the core, not the arms. So let's really get one pure out the center of the blade. Nice rotation. Setup's great. Much better. So if you look at that flight, and there's not many clouds here because we're living in heaven basically, but the spin rate in the center, it's not gone as far, look, as that might have been a 7-iron that you hit out there. It's gone a little bit shorter, and that's what you're going to get with these irons. And people are going to be like, why do I want to play that? But the peak height was against that light cloud, and it was descending steeper. It was a good strike. It was a straight shot, not a fade. So when it's straight, you get a little less spin, 6,800. Launch 17, land angle 49.2. So if you think about it as a golfer, if you've got a flag out there that's tucked behind a bunker, you're looking at your future here. This is your future, these irons. But anyway, I just wanted to give you that bit of information in case I've retired by the time you come back. So there's a 5-iron. Hit me some nice ones with this, and then we'll get into the woods. And you're saying you're having a lot of success with this driver?
Yeah.
I'd have thought this shaft would have been a bit soft for you, being the specimen that you are. I thought you'd have had a bit more speed.
Just bombs, bro.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Body rotation.
That was a good one.
Here's another little thing to help you with a bit of mobility on turning. If you turn your left toe out a hair, so you're quite square, that limits your hip. So just give it one of them a little bit, and then you can...
I got great hips though, nice and loose.
I can see, salsa classes are paying off. Okay, give me some rotation.
That's close.
It was all right. That's why you need those irons. Okay. It's a peach of a lie. That was a peach. I was like, if he moves, that's the best lie he's got on this tee so far. Okay, over the target there. Good. Good setup. Hold on. You're closing a little bit. So when you get your shoulders, your
Yeah.
last minute, you're going like this.
Yeah.
Just keep your shoulders where they are. So that line's good there. Stay nice and relaxed like that. Maybe a bit more gorilla chest. So that's it. Good.
Gorilla chest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Show it off. Perfect. Close. Nice strike. Okay, one more, then we'll get into the woods. So again, get yourself in your athlete zone. Hit over this. Anything down the right is a beauty. Good. And another good drill for you. And again, these are all just little things, see if anything snags. When you go for impact, like just preset impact. I want you,
Yeah, I saw that on
Turning
a
there.
video. That was good. And then go into this one.
yeah, set up to it. Belt buckle towards me when you preset impact. So preset, and then that's where you got to be. You start doing that and you will crush. That's it.
You want me to hit one like that?
I think you can. You certainly can. Do it 50% speed. You don't have to lace it. Just get the feel. And if you get it right, the ball flight will come out half that. That was a high ball flight because if you get it right, you'll just hit it just above the trees on the hill. Preset it and hit me a low punch. Preset, yeah. And just send one out there just over the trees on the hill. Nice height. It's good there. I mean, that's brilliant. Really good. Really good. And that's why I've gone trying to get you in these black numbers as well. That golf ball spins a little bit more. This club spins a little less. You're a unique player in the sense that you're good enough to use the other product. Perfect. Gorilla chest, love it. That's pure. Didn't quite get it.
Toey.
Okay. Rotation, rotation. Strike was good though. So this is a hair lighter than I want to go, but it's a bit stronger than what you're playing.
What do you mean?
So this golf shaft is fine.
Different?
This golf shaft's good, but it's the flex. Like I think having seen you last time you were here, when I got you all fired up, you were bombing it. And I think if you were really giving me what I saw last time, this would be a bit soft.
I think that was what was sent in the pad.
Yeah, it was. But he says he liked it. He said he's having a bit of success with it. But I think I'm telling you, there's more in the tank from.
I hope so.
Yeah, there is. That's why we've come here. But the number I'm looking for, see that 9.6? If we could get that to 11 or 12,
It's a boost.
It would be
And the
full-
spin rate would go.
down, because
Yeah.
the launch you got, it'd be full Sensman. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm not going to say anything to you because I think you can figure it out, but basically hit it higher.
And swing harder.
Always swing harder. I mean, you know that. We always want you swinging as hard as you can.
Oh, there it is.
Smell beautiful, mate. Little spinny, but it's good. What was your launch?
7.9.
Exactly. Exactly. Let's get that bad boy. Nice. So how do we do that? Pretty simple, right? They call it the technical term, any golf teacher geek could give you, add side bend. It basically means just lean back a bit.
Yeah.
Just do that. Just give it the full send. Job done. Let's see if we can get it at 12. Bring your body back a little bit. That's it. Give me a bit of side bend. This
More?
shot, you love creeping this shot like that. It needs to go back there. That's it. Good. Perfect. And then just full send. Down the right side. How good's that? Little toey.
Yeah.
How good is it though? Spins off. Big first bounce. You always look at them to the end, look. Huge first bounce. 11.326. Good. And that wasn't even middled. It was close though. Really close. Minus 3.2 on the path. Down the bottom there. That minus 3.2. Granted, give us a little bit of room because we're not calibrated to that. It means you're pulling a little bit left. And that's me saying to you, I still want to see you send one down the right side of here. You know what I mean?
That one was down the right though.
It was, because you towed it. So when you tow it,
Oh.
the blade opens a bit. I've been doing this as long as you've been chucking footballs. Watch that shoulder. That's it. Lovely. Not quite, but pretty damn good.
It was center though.
Yeah, path I would imagine. Big first bounce, look, and then it hit the fence, so numbers will be great. 11 launch, 22. A little bit high in the blade. High middle.
It was more middle for sure.
Yeah, it's good, really good. So basically, blind fitting wise, I might have put you, because you have the speed. What is your speed actually? 174, I think you got up to 180 last time. I would put you like a blind fitting into this, which is stronger than that. But from our conversations and that you like this, I'm going with that. The fact that you're playing...
I'm not saying I love that.
Because it's not as strong.
I like the feel.
This is stronger.
Yeah.
You okay with the feel of that?
Yeah.
9 degree, now that we know you're not playing at altitude, is a given.
With Vegas.
Yeah, but Vegas is not... We don't always like screw around with guys' drivers in Vegas. If we were playing in Montana, we'd be screwing around on tour.
Yeah.
So I know it's a little bit altitude at Vegas, but it's not up there, you know what I mean?
Mm.
And the other thing is, I think you surely like to see a bit of, we call it like hunting, when the ball's going, you know what I mean? Rather than high and stally.
Yeah, I don't want it stalling. Who wants that?
No one.
No.
High's good,
Yeah.
but I'd rather you as a golfer hit it high, because I think you're good enough to adjust your launch angle. Like, that's the minimum I want to see it. If you could launch at 14, I'd be stoked.
What would that do? Would that go farther or just...
Correct.
Yeah?
13, 14 would be great for you.
All right, I'll get 114.
Because if you get your spin at 2200 like that with 14, I mean, it's game over. Good.
Nope.
Let's go a little toey on that weight so that we don't hit the left one. So just move that weight underneath a little bit, give you a different feel. 3.2 negative on the path, look. That's why you're getting that little pull. Do it with the body. Don't do it, go to the top and stop. Okay. Now move your hips. And then the club's going to fall on its own. You start doing this and waggle it round here, like what are you doing? Turn. And then it'll go behind you. It all starts with the left heel. When you get to the top, just feel the left heel go, like that. That's where it all starts. You don't even need to move your arms. It's not a game that you use your arms, you rotate.
But I play a game where you use your arms.
Yeah, I know nothing about that game, so I can't help
A
you.
little bit of footy?
I've been watching real footy, yeah. But that's the shot you're going to hit. That if we give you a 10.5, that thing will be. If you're under the pump, you don't play golf serious enough to be feeling the heat, I imagine.
I feel some heat.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that shot there with a 10.5 will be really spinny and go a little bit further right, and you'll see like that's a high number, 4.6. But I'm now fitting like the actual trends. If you bomb one, 9.5's where you need to be. Almost. Almost.
There's definitely no arms on that one.
11, 15. So toey. Shoulder, left shoulder. There you go. Chest up more. Yeah, great. Good. Big turn. Almost. Almost. Big turn, lower. Bad strike. There you go.
Path?
Yeah, With the, yeah. So set up to the yellow, hit down the orange. Great. Body towards me a little bit, and then add that side bend I told you about. There you go. Stand a bit further away from it. You're
If
right
I hit
on
the
top of it.
coyote, is that good?
Hit him, it's extra, you get extra balls. How good's that?
That was fun.
It was fine. You nutted that, didn't you?
No, fun.
Oh, I thought you said it was fine. I was
Yeah,
like,
I'll take it.
yeah, you hit an upslope, 10.6, 2700, maybe a little low in the blade. Still 4 on there. Angle of attack, if you're getting this side bend, that should go up to 1. And truth
That
is,
path was outside?
Yeah.
God, I felt like it was.
truth is, you need to hit it. You're a big boy. You need to be hitting it. That's got to come from the lower though. Big turn with the rib cage and then let it go. There you go.
What do you want me to hit?
Give me these low chasers.
You want a big high bomb?
I do. Big high draw
Draw.
and some speed. Give me some speed. Yeah. Okay. So when you hit that one, what's your feeling on that? Because that's all arms.
Yeah.
Yeah. So think now. You got your feet alone, back swing. If you're turning there and I want more turn, lift the left heel up. Okay. Now you've got even more rotation. Then the feeling from there, hold the club, don't stop. The feeling from there, just drop that foot, and then it'll shallow. Drop and shallow. Okay. Good. Thoughts?
Felt pretty good.
Where'd you strike it?
A little low.
Yeah. So here's the next little trick we're going to do. Try and help you with strike. Take the weight up a little bit.
So what changed there? Obviously the ball speed was.
Just struck it low in the blade. But it's good. It's really good. It's not just good. It's really good. I just know that you've got a bit more. But it's very good. Should be happy with that.
Thanks.
Right, so a little bit heavier, so you can go harder at it. But when I say harder, that means rotate more. Think ribs, think feet, think ground. That's it. Good. That's it. Good.
Close.
That's okay.
Hey!
That's all right. I saw him in the parking lot. I go, that's it.
What's up, brother?
What's up,
How you
big
doing,
boy?
man?
Yeah, man.
Huh?
How you doing?
What's up, Sid? How you doing, man? Good
How
to
you
see
doing?
Good to see you.
Heard you guys are gonna be out here?
Yeah, yeah.
Just
This is
messing
my boy
around.
Nick.
Hey, Nick, what's up,
Oh,
man?
you just
Aaron.
you're messing around, huh? You're not shooting nothing.
No, I'm doing something for the
you
for
doing
the match.
something?
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah.
How I get a little scouting report. Even though I don't know who to tell it to, I'm just gonna
No,
watch
tell it to the camera. It's me and Tom against
Oh, yeah.
Mahomes
You know,
and
I-
Allen.
yeah,
What do you
I
think?
know. I'll be watching.
We're playing at 11:30 at Del Mar. If you and Ed want to come, he's playing with us.
So Ed is a terrible golfer. He can't shoot. He can't break 150.
How you feeling? How's your game?
Good with this guy. With old Trotty, but I haven't played a whole lot. I'm gonna start gearing up the next.
You guys always say that. Oh, quarterback.
Did he?
You know, I've played 4 times since August.
I played with Tom 3 months ago. I haven't played in a year and a half because of my knee. He's bombing it. I'm like, dude, come on, man.
Tom works at it though.
I know.
He's got the
And
coach
Tom's
and
lied
stuff.
about not doing anything.
Yeah.
But Tom seriously works at it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the match is gonna be good. I like the the young bulls and the mature bulls. Not old,
Old.
mature.
Yeah.
I'm old. You're mature.
You're younger than Tom, aren't you? You just look like
By
it.
a few years.
You just look like it.
Yeah. All right, hit the ball, man.
All right, good to see you, boys. What do you got?
Just gonna get you some wedges dialed. Should probably try a fairway wood as well, T.
I need a 4-iron.
We can easily fit. Something happened. Something went wrong with that.
Somebody stole it.
Oh, okay. I thought you'd given it the knee. With a
no.
Ventus 7 or 8X blue.
No, I don't bend any of the clubs that I actually use. So
Okay.
4, 7, wedge, any of my wedges, putter, driver. Now, if it was like a 5-iron, I would definitely.
Yeah,
But I don't get mad anymore.
that's good.
I just get disappointed in myself.
Good. Like it. That was good footwork.
That was close. Yeah, that's.
Get it off the freeway.
Let's scratch this itch. I got an itch I want to scratch. I'm tired of seeing slow launch. Go with that.
What's this?
It's more loft. It's more like a band-aid. As a golfer, I'd want you to go the route we're going.
I don't want a Band-Aid.
I know, but I want to see how much we can gain. I've gone really strong in the golf shaft. We've gone,
To get what?
because more loft, so I don't want to see it spinning. So this might be a case as well for us to look at golf ball. I just want to do it whilst we got you here. High draws.
Like that?
That's going to be steep. Try this one now, okay? So the club's got to go up and over this. I'm going to make it even tougher for you.
Over that?
Yeah. So you're hitting, you got to be, now you got to get shallow. How could you, that's 9.6. 2,300. That's
Yeah,
easy.
thank you.
That's freaking easy now. Yeah, I didn't want to get you injured just in case. It's on cameras, you know. Shoulder, shoulder, shoulder. There you go. Okay. See how spinny that is? So that now, let's do that same drill with the other driver. Because I can't stand seeing that, so that's got rid of that for sure. That launch with that head and a centered strike. That's the feeling, right?
Okay.
You only went attack angle 0.8 up. 0.8. Trying to get you to like 2 degrees. Rory's at 5 or 6. I mean, he's an absolute swordsman, but still.
Yes, he is.
Good. Put some side bend in there. Yeah. And that is close.
It's just way over the top.
Yeah.
It's inside, I can feel that. Yeah.
You know it.
Yeah.
How good's that? That you know it. And if you got that and that, 25.11, that was 0, that would have been 340. That's good, mate. I mean, I'm kind of doing my job here. The rest's sort of on you, to be honest with you. Hey, Eddie. Yeah, how's he doing? These are good, mate. I mean, we're just searching now for absolute. This is good. This is the club you need to leave with if you want to shift to hit some of these.
What was that one? That one felt pretty good.
It was good. Path was a little left on it if we're being hypercritical. But I mean,
Yeah, see that?
that's not even
Felt better.
normalised. Let's put you normalised. 334. I mean, to be fair, it's pretty normal right now. But this is, I mean, that's what I wanted to see. That's what you have in the tank. When you get moved, but look, you've probably hit what, 40 balls now, 50 balls. So when you get moving, that's what you get, that 181, and that's where you were last time you were here.
Yeah.
That's really impressive, to be fair. I know you're a big unit in that, but that is still pretty impressive. And that's what, if I was working with you all the time, I'd be like, look, mate, get these numbers efficient, and just by body rotation, that'll come. Because when you got here, you were 171, which that's 10 mile an hour. That's flipping 25 yards.
Yeah.
I know that this is for fun, but still. You get 25 yards, you still want 25 yards, don't you?
I do.
So that's a 9 Ventus 7X, still a great product. It marries in with your Sim UDI. gets you up to date. And then this is, I've gone heavier to fight the spin on the miss hit, and we'll do the same with this. You might end up going into the other head actually. I want to see you hit this one first. No, I'll do same shaft. This is the shaft he's going to go with. This is what he plays. Now you should, with your attack angle, and the reason I've gone off the floor, you should be an awesome 3-wood player, because you shouldn't have to think too much on this. Because anyone who's a little bit steep, if ever you get on a golf hole and you feel really under pressure, go for this. Because the 3-woods now are like drivers anyway. That launch, acceptable, and that spin, anything under between 3.5 and 3.7, 3.8, pretty good. And again, ball speed, I don't even look at that for this, but a yardage. So if you're hitting 280 off the tee boxes, you'll be playing off with a 3-wood. Obviously, we've got to lose the left, but again, just think about, you've got a big fairway down there.
How do I lose the left?
Rotation. The left comes
just the
rotation.
rotation.
The arms. If you just literally leave the arms there and just turn the hips, the left will go.
So the rotation forward, not the rotation back.
I want to see none of this. I would like you just to stand here and the club only moves because you rotate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I need.
It's like a big circle.
I need little mental.
Yeah, think about golf, right?
Images.
It's like a big circle. So if the club's there and the circle moves, obviously I'm not adding any wrist extension there, and then it comes back, and you're just trying to find the lowest point of the circle is under your armpit. So you put the driver just left of your armpit, and then you rotate. The only thing that go wrong there is if you start manipulating. But if you just rotate and it's literally just under the armpit, you'll hit full send. With a 3-wood, if you put it on the armpit and then you just rotate, you'll have a 0 attack angle. You as a golfer have to start messing around with that, and I think that you're good enough to stop that. So attack angle -2, pretty good. And the reason I said -2 and -8, -2.8 is going left. All that happened on that last one is the face was left. That's why the ball drew.
Because of
Yeah.
instead of.
Yeah. You just could do with practicing with one of these things for a bit and understanding what you're looking for. You'll figure it out. Keep those shoulders there now. That's great. Don't move them. Don't bring that left one forward. Good. Good. Close. Close. .8 on attack. So we don't need you so shallow on this. You can be more forward and rotation. Hit the little fade with the 3-wood. Let's see a little peel fade. Good. Good. And that shot is where I want to see the other head because it won't spin as much. That'll be a high spinner. Give us a spin number. 44. Shocking. And this head's a more spinny head.
Yeah, because that felt like it was pretty centered.
Yeah, it was good, but the head is more spinny. If you were playing a bit more golf and I could get you to deliver consistently a bit more, then I'd get you in that head, but this one will spin less. How good's that?
Oh, that feels good.
Yeah, really good. Good swing. Looks a little spinny, doesn't it? But it's good. You'd like your 3-wood to do that.
Definitely got up and went.
Yeah, that was good. Good strike. See, looked spinny, 3,000.
What is it good for a 3-wood?
3.5 is money. Off a tee, 3,000. Off the floor, 3.5. If you're hitting a fade, 3.8. And if you're hitting a draw, I don't ever want to see it under 2,000. Under 3,000 with a 3-wood. That was good though. Picked up real nice. Pulling down with the hands. Don't pull down. Body stays still. Hands stay there. Rotate. Find that impact. Don't even move the hands. Just leave them there and start turning the lower. That's it. Let your lower do it all. Good. Drop back that front left shoulder. Good. Chest up strong. Good. Love it. Looks great. Good shot that. Good golf shot that.
I didn't go as far, but that felt pretty good.
But 3-wood you don't want. That's why we're doing your driver.
Yeah.
I don't want a cannon. I want like a pistol. That's your cannon. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And that's why I'm happy with that, because as a golfer, you want your 3-wood to hit a number. I mean, you're saying it doesn't go as far. It's on 292. I mean, I'd want the carry number is what I like.
Yeah.
That's a good 3-wood. This is really good. You seem a little chill on this, or are you not?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you're kind of placating me a little bit, but I appreciate that. It's good for TV.
You don't like that? You don't like that 3-wood though?
No, I do like that one. Yeah.
So what?
I would like it to start it on the right side of that green pole.
Hey, listen.
And finish over.
That left and right's on you. You want it to start further right than that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it then. Let's get you starting it further right. The issue is, it's drawing, isn't it? So the face is going left.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got to get, yes, the path, but this comes back to us looking at you and again, thinking we don't want to over rotate. So the more body turn you can get, the more the face is going to stay to the line, yeah. It's got to be body rotation.
Body rotation down first.
So swing to the top. Same drill we've done. Body rotation from here. Pull against that. I'm strong enough. I know I look small, but I'm strong enough. There you go. Exactly. That's the feel.
Yeah.
The harder you rotate left, the less you're going to see that ball draw.
I want to see a little bit of draw.
Yeah, you will. You want the world, basically.
I do.
Good. Just rotate. Okay. Close. You're finding it. You're finding it.
That doesn't feel like I was.
No, it's good. It's a good shot, isn't it? Because it started straight and then it's faded.
Yeah.
So now that's just strike. Can't lose strike. Good. Started too far left?
Yeah.
Freaking good though.
Pounded.
Numbers. Great. I mean, they're quality. Good. Draw is why it's 2.7. If that was fade, we'd have a little bit more. So again, I'd go back to you now and say, right, hit me what feels like, because it's all feels, hit me a couple of fades down that orange line. Good. See a 3500 spinner. Okay, that's released, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So let's hold one off. So think about it. If I'm stood here, so hold your club as if you're going to hit it. If I'm stood here, I want this to come through, and I want that one to stay a bit more underneath it instead of release.
Okay.
So we're going this way. Okay. 3100, good numbers. Release underneath. I like that. That's a proper that's a useful golf shot, because that's going to land soft into a green, because you're not, and you've done that that's good. Now it shows you've got awareness of where the club is. -7, 46, good. Now I want to see it a little less than that. See if we can get it like -3. Good. Setup looks great. Underneath it. Right idea. Shocking strike. But underneath it. Just to confirm what we saw. So that is a bit of your old move.
Yeah.
Not covering it. If you want to hit one more of those and show me a proper fade, then
I'm going to show you a proper fade.
I've got time. Follow the orange path and go cup underneath it rather than release the crap out of it. Right
Like-
move, but what do you think I'm going to say?
You don't like that one?
Why wouldn't I like that?
Too high? Spinny?
A little bit this way. If you cover it and release it, it'll be half the height. Really good though, like the right release pattern, but it was just a little bit underneath it, we call that.
I thought you were going to really like that one.
I did, and the numbers are great, but you said we were going for perfection. So now I'm being hard on you. So rotate, cover, and then hold. Yeah. Think about your chest turning over the golf ball and rotating. Get that nice trajectory. Closer. You've hit a lot of balls, I mean, much better launch. That's the thing with you. It takes like 2 shots. That's what's great, in all fairness, working with people like yourself. It always takes 2 shots. First shot, they're trying to feel it. And like you've moved your attack and your launch a lot, which shows that you've got good awareness, you know? You're gonna have 3 ball flights. You're gonna have ball underneath armpit. That's gonna be your highish one. Anytime you move it back, that's gonna come out lower and it's gonna hit closer to the leading edge, all right? Because you're gonna use a different part of that bounce that we talked about. If the lie's good, ball goes underneath armpit, hands go level, and then you get, listen, you can hear it. When it's really good, that. Now where you might go wrong, I've never seen you chip, but I imagine because you...
A little handsy.
Yeah. And you know where I'm gonna go. I would love you to
A little
be...
flippy.
I'd love you to be there.
Yeah.
And you know, I was asking you about that 3-wood, and I was like, look, turn, imagine like if you're gonna feed a horse, you wouldn't feed a horse like that,
Yeah.
would you?
Don't want
Yeah, and I'm just gonna be like, let it be, rotate. And you look at that sound, you can hear it when it's thud, thud. That's what you want, because you're using the bounce then. So if you come out of this grass, and California is really good for chipping because the grass is like sometimes dormant. Use your 56. And obviously you've got a slope there just in short of the flag. So just play one, but try to not be wristy and try and be more turning that Adidas sign and try and finish with the club. See how you're rotating? I want to see you like there, as if you were going to feed a horse in front of you. You'd have your hand, your palm up, wouldn't you? Yeah, and let it rotate. Good. And then show me the 3 flights. So that's in line with your left pocket with your hands, which I love. Weight 60% on this side.
Yeah.
Good, good. Go for it. And then the final thing for you, because there's a little bit of flick in there, which I don't hate. Final thing for you, the head, if you stood there, the head has to go outside of the hands. Okay? You whip it inside, hold on to it, don't let go. I want the head to go. Head outside the hands, come through, head outside the hands. The best chippers, like Sevi and everyone, head was always outside the hands. A bit more control. If you get it inside, you've got to flick. If you start flicking, you lose control. Any questions, or does that all make some sense?
That all makes sense.
Okay.
Some sense.
Some, I like it. See how good that is? Do you hear the sound? That was good. That was actually very good.
That was a backhanded compliment.
It was.
He said actually. He said actually.
I didn't expect you to get that as quick as you got it. It was actually pretty good. Now the only final tip I got for you, and then I'm going to shut up, you can stand as close as you want to chip in.
To the ball?
Closer, yeah. The closer
Or
you stand.
feet as close.
You just stand, feet as... The closer you stand. So if you go back here, what happens is the club comes round here. If you get right on top of it, then the club can move nice and upright. And there, you hear that sound? Pinch, pinch. Because as I move you from there to there, you've got to be pinching it. You've got to be. You get away with it here. So stand nice and on top of it, head comes outside the hands and towards that. And soften that club face. Because the more you soften the face,
Open? You mean?
yeah,
Yeah.
the more you show it the
Get
bounce.
the bounce.
And if you get the correct technique, you'll use the bounce. Pretty good. So now, let's move forward a little.
Now it gets hard.
Play me a lower one though.
Yeah.
Anything like this, shove the ball back a bit, leave the hands in line with that. Ball first, you hear it?
Yeah.
I mean, that's just one-handed little, and these are the best tips to just control everything. Ball position back, hands in line forward, stand nice and close to it. Job done. Just do the same motion. And it comes out a little bit more speed. You were aimed a little left.
A little spinny though.
Yeah, because it's pinchy.
Yeah.
So it's going to be spinny. Good. Looks great. And just rotate. And that was inside. Got away with it because you're chipping uphill. I know it's not as pure as it can be. Come on, we're going for pure. So ball back, get that club outside of those hands.
Yeah.
Goes like this, bum bum, and then turn and rotate. It's inside again. Hear it? Inside, inside. Hate it. Get it outside.
That was inside?
Yeah, you can hear it. Just look out here. That's it. Go.
Okay.
Good. Good. And if you look at that one when you finished, hold the golf club. When you finished, blade was here. I want it. Hold the loft onto it. Always hold the loft. Good. And good little tip for you. Set up to that one. Lift this heel up. 40, keep coming. Weight onto that one. Now go. Don't go back at all. Keep your weight there at all times. That's the sound. Hear that? That was the bounce. Good. Always in line with pocket with those hands. That's key. Good. Weight stays on that left side. Good. Because you're getting the strike. You know what I mean? You're getting the low point.
That was inside though.
It was a little bit. But that's just feel there. And then turn. Look at that belt buckle. Still pointing at me. I would love that to be.
All the way?
Oh yeah.
Then I gotta swing easier?
You just got to put no hands in it, no hand speed. You literally just, I'm not moving my hands at all. I want that sound, that thud. It's almost like a Duffy sound.
Yeah.
Good. Just don't even move these. Just turn. There she is, the old shankopotamus. That wasn't quite a shank, but it was a low.
There was a shank.
Oh, was it? It was a full shankopotamus.
It was.
Well, we're chipping again. Weight on the left side, lift that heel up. Turn the body. Okay.
Chunky.
Yeah, hands outside. Hands outside. Outside, go on. There she goes. How good's that?
That was going in. Okay.
That was money.
That's good.
That was money. You want to see some traps?
Yeah.
While you're here? Okay. Throw the sand over your left shoulder. Now the face is open. And from there, if you just rotate, you're obviously feeling that that's my vibe now, but if you just rotate, so it's boom, throw it left shoulder, rotate. That back edge will pop that puppy out the trap.
It's that easy.
Mate, you're freaking Aaron Rodgers, it's that easy for you. So pop over left shoulder. Now really throw it, really get it, and bang, over the left shoulder. Yeah, and then you rotate. Cool. Now, I've deliberately pulled a short pin here. I want a full swing, not full, a 3/4 swing, but you've got to give me like chill pace. Because the best trap players as well, and your chipping is quite short and quick.
Yeah.
I want this to be long and chill, long and chill. Good. Get that weight into that left peg. Hang on, whoa. Let's reveal the bounce. You're kind of half showing it. Reveal it. There's your strike point. Long, throw, and then smooth. Okay? You hardly touch the sand. Get down and into it. You'll hear, the bounce will hit the sand, and it'll be a thud, thud. So swing the head towards where I'm stood, and then thud. Yeah. Almost. Okay, good. Right. Head outside the hands, hit into the sand, thud. So it's coming, the head's coming back towards my face. Yeah, that's it. That is the right idea. You struck it too far back, but that was the right motion. good. Did you hear the sound? It's all about the sound. Sevy, when he was pitching and playing all the stuff, the sound every time was money. Right idea. Good. So back towards me, that's your visual. Throw the sand and then thud. Good. You're getting out of any trap in the world now. Good. Go again. Good. Weight left side. Head towards me. Good.
Just too far behind it?
Yeah, because your tendency of a golf swing, it's the same as that last 3-wood you hit. That last 3-wood, you were up and under it. I want you to be up and then cover left. Cover left. Good, good. And then, you know, get the head moving forward and left in line with that club. Almost. Look at the low point. So you've obviously manipulated. I want the low point. I want the entry point to be there. Head towards me. Throw the sand. Setup's great. Low point's there. So let's do this. Let's go over here. Put one line in the sand. And now what I want you to do, don't worry about a ball. You want to... Let's get hitting that. I don't want anything back here. This is shocking. This is good. So get your weight on your left side. Okay, head moves forward. Go. Feel that? Go again. Ready? Good. That's the feeling. Right, yeah. Head outside hands, throw the sand forward. Good. You're starting to pinch it. That's how you're going to get spin, because you're going to be pinch, pinch, pinch. Go again. Good, good. Forward. Okay? Let's go back to our little soft one off the hill here. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Set up, weight on the left side. See the strike points come lower in the blade? These were your first ones, high. Now you're getting it. So weight goes forward, body moves left. Head towards me. How good's that? That is how you play a bunker shot. That was pure. Sound, pure. I got nothing
Swing
else.
too big?
You just take speed out. I always love a big swing out the traps, always. But you have to take the speed out.
Big swing, less speed.
Soft as you can. And I got nothing else to say in it. The rest of what I say is just going to confuse you. Open the blade.
I'm already confused.
No, you're not. You look great. How good's that? You're getting it now, so come on, take more speed out. See, you've got to think about your land point. These golf balls here, these are the perfect land point for this shot, right? If you want to get fancy and you want to start spinning it, you've got to get tighter to the ball, but I don't know, you're not playing golf every single day, but you need something that's going to help. Head outside of hands. Give me one more. Head's got to move, weight's got to move forward, head's got to move forward. That is just you backing up for fun. Don't be backing up, that's going forward. I want one pure one. And then you're done. Back here again, get back on your training line. Do that. Head moves forward. Good, that was good. Straight into it. That was good too. Same movement. Head moves forward, Adidas logo moves forward, blade open. Good, long and slow. Digging for freaking elephants here. It's going forward and left. Good. Oh, sorry, mate.
Got it.
Forward and left, forward and left. Almost. Almost. You need the strike.
Am I way behind that?
We look at the strike point. I need you to strike it here. And you do that by moving that way. See?
Just the sand is so heavy.
Yeah. Well, ish. But that's the feel. Does that make sense?